morning. Here we are in Port Alberni, and I'm walking the Kitsuskis, oh my gosh, I probably butchered that, Dyke Trail. And it's a beautiful walking path. It's around 3 to 4 kilometers, and it's totally flat, and it's been great for my ankle foot rehab. I know you're probably tired of hearing about that, but I'm slowly getting better, slowly getting stronger. I tried everything to try and get better, and finally after like 8 months, it's getting better, and I'm gonna be out riding again soon, making some riding videos again, hopefully soon. But this place is amazing. Like, it's a great walking path, and you can cycle on it too. And along the way, there's like a playground over here. There's a playground. And there's such beautiful views of the mountains. I wish I knew them all. I have to learn them all. So we moved to Port Alberni, and it's so funny because when people say, oh, where are you from? And I say, oh, we moved from Qualicum. And everybody I meet says, why? With this like weird look on their face. So I kind of want to show you the reasons why we chose Port Alberni. For one reason, it's absolutely beautiful. So many hiking trails, so many biking trails, which I can't wait to explore. So one of the biggest reasons for choosing to move here is one, my family's here, grandkids are here, and two, the affordability. The prices in Parksville Qualicum are just getting outrageous, and we just had a townhouse and we wanted to have a house so we could have a yard and garden, things like that. So we thought that we would try Port Alberni. And I have some history to tell you about this beautiful walking path and why they built it. And the reason is, in 1964, there was a tsunami here in Port Alberni. And ironically enough, it was the year I was born. And my mom might say that I was a little bit of a tsunami. I don't know. So there's an earthquake in Alaska. And so the tidal wave, which they were called back then, whoops, Rocco. Tidal wave tsunami came down the Alberni Inlet, and it destroyed a few houses and buildings, and cars were floating down the river. And it actually happened on Good Friday, and I heard that before the tidal wave actually happened, it did that thing where the water goes out, and the Somas River actually became almost empty, which is really weird. And then the tidal wave came, and historians say that they could see sparks coming out of the pulp mill. And then they looked up the river, and then there was houses floating up the river or down the river, and garages and cars. So God, that must have been so scary. Yeah, so since then, that's why they built this dike, to kind of divert the water if that ever happens again. And once upon a time, Port Alberni was actually two places. There was Alberni and Port Alberni. And then they combined them as the town grew bigger, and now they call it the Twin Cities. It's been kind of interesting for me moving here as an outsider. I lived in Parksville Qualicum like my whole life, I'm not kidding, my whole life. And yeah, it's been interesting. It's been in a bit of an adjustment, but it's also been good. I find that people here are super friendly, and they like to stop and say hi and chat and things like that, which is really nice. Going under a bridge now. I didn't know it went around there. Yeah, I could have actually just looped around there and come this way. Oh well. We got to see Blair Park. And I really love this. There's a little area here that takes you to a waterfall, and I can take Rocco off the leash for a little while. And then we can continue on the hike along the Kitsuksis. Oh my gosh, I'll get it one of these days. Run! Look at the cute little sign here. It's not hurting your feet? So cool. Little trestle up there. beautiful out here. Everything's so frozen, my God. It's a long way down there. I'll go check it out, see if I can do it. Oh my God, my heart rate went up climbing that little hill. I had a really bad racing season this year. I mean, not that I'm there to win, I'm just there to participate, but you know, I don't want to make it too bad. I want to have a coronary out there. So I've decided not to risk it. It's really, really steep right there. I can see ice is covering the whole trail. I'll come back another day. Darn it. Rocco wants to go. Rocco's already been down there, but yeah, I'll save it for another day, and we'll head back and we'll go back to the paved path. So the trestle there, it runs out to McLean Mill, and I remember a few years ago I took the grandkids and we took the steam train out to McLean Mill, and they have a lot of activities there. It's really cool, but since then they've deemed the tracks, or maybe it's the bridge, I'm not sure, unsafe, so the train doesn't go there anymore. So I'm really grateful that I was able to ride that train there. Maybe one day they'll get it going again, who knows. Well, that was fun. Rocco decided to join the daycare kids, and I wouldn't come. He wanted to stay with the kids. So I had to go walk down where they were by the little creek and forcibly make him come with me. He just wanted to stay with the kids. Well, one thing I forgot to mention is that this path is cleared by the city. And every morning I notice that they've been salting it and making it safe for people to use, so I appreciate that. So thank you to the city of Port Alberni. Thank you. This path makes me want to rollerblade. And you know what a bad idea that would be. I see there's like stroller walkers behind me. Excellent spot to come for a walk if you have a baby. Fresh air, sunshine. Beautiful. Now hopefully I'll get a nice shot of Aerosmith. And that's one thing that is beautiful about Port Alberni. I think that they have the nicest view of Mount Aerosmith. It's just beautiful, and sometimes it's pink. When it's covered in snow right now, it's just unbelievably beautiful. And the best view is if you're right downtown at the Harbor Quay, it's called, and you look straight up Argyle and this beautiful view of Mount Aerosmith. Highly recommend it. And then if you're there too, get a donut. They have the best donut shop here, apparently. Right now I'm on a cleanse. I've tried everything to try and get my foot better, but I haven't really worked on my diet very much, so I'm really cleaning up my diet. Started a cleanse, and so actually kind of feeling a bit grouchy today. Addicted to sugar, it's dying. I'm dying here without having sugar. Love sugar. But yeah, it's really bad for you. It causes inflammation, makes your body inflamed. So that's pretty much what I had. So I'm trying my best not to have it. So I better not talk about the donut shop. Ugh, I shouldn't have said that. Damn it. Rocco, you're wrecking the shot. You're wrecking the shot. Look how frozen that is. It must not happen very often. When Carrie and I went for that ride on the log train trail, we started at the Coombs Country candy store up just out of Port Alberni if you're heading towards Parksville. And there's lots of hiking trails around there, and the hole in the wall is kind of across the street. That's an awesome little waterfall. Coombs Country Candy. Why does everything revolve around food and candy? Oh my God. They have the best dairy-free gelato or sorbetto there. It's delicious. I don't even care if it's cold. I'm not allowed to have it. Oh God. Why are you doing a dance? Very talented, Rocco. I don't know what's back there, but he's certainly interested in it. He did a little dance, and he's still doing it. I wonder if it was a deer. Or sometimes he does that with squirrels. It's got me wrapped around the leash. Stop it! You're gonna trip me. What is it? Let's go. Come on. Come on. The stroller ladies are wrapping me. There's a dog park over there along the trail. It's pretty cool, but Rocco is banned from dog parks. Believe me, he's a little bit of a jerk sometimes. He's a lot better now, but when we first got him, probably, what is it, 8 years ago now, he came from South Korea. He was in the dog meat trade. They were gonna, you know, eat him, and then he was rescued. And so we took him on, and yeah, it was really tough, but he had a ton of training, had a ton of help with him, and he's turned out to be an excellent dog. But I still don't want to go to the dog park. I have dog park trauma, so no, we're not going. Here you go, come here. Good boy. So thank you for following along today on the Kitsuskis Creek Dyke Path system. It's an awesome walk. I recommend it to everybody. It's very user-friendly, and as you know, new to Port Alberni, so I'm, you know, butchering the words here. I'm trying my best, and I apologize. So if anybody wants to recommend any hikes or bike rides, bike routes, please feel free to do so. You know, I'm always looking for things to do, and yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.